Well, I guess you're next.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Boinks and CJSiev Very Cool Podcast. This is the first episode of the 2023 run of episodes, and we're kicking it off with a little award show.
We're starting off 2023 by talking about 2022 movies.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to start it. We don't want to start with too much new stuff. Anyways, my name is Boinks.
Yeah, we should do that. My name is CJSiev.
What were you saying?
I was just going to say, we haven't recorded in a while. It's been about a month.
It has been
We took the Christmas break off.
over a month. So, about a month.
About a month.
Yeah.
We took Christmas break off. Wanted to relax.
Wanted to chill for a bit.
Yep. And then got back in the groove of school.
And then we're back at it, and it sucks. But now we gotta do what we gotta do.
Back at the old grindstone.
No, we don't have any news for today's episode.
We have a little bit of news for today's episode.
Well, you lied to me. Okay, I'm forgetting the age-old question. What have you been up to?
Absolutely impeccable intro.
Yeah, it's not my finest. C+.
Starting the year off strong.
I'll alter it. I'll make it sound like it's I'll edit
Fix it
it
post.
later. Yeah, I'll fix it in post.
So I've actually been up to quite a bit over the break, and some of this stuff that I watched, you watched too. Rick and Morty season 6 finished up.
Oh, that was good.
Pretty good. Watched. I don't think it's the strongest season,
Definitely not.
but it's an improvement over 5.
It's
and
the best
or
one
4 and
since
5.
3.
Yeah, I definitely.
4 and 5
liked
were
it.
garbage.
It's on par with 3, I think.
Yeah.
Watched.
Well, no, it was a little worse than 3.
I think it's doesn't matter. Watched Glass Onion.
Oh yeah, that was okay. That was
Pretty good.
pretty good.
Pretty
Definitely
good.
not as good as Knives Out, but
No,
pretty
I like
good.
Knives Out more. This is a good movie though,
Definitely not
Enjoyed
as deep as Knives Out.
and it had more plot holes.
Yeah.
There's a couple of I'm not. This is a complete non-spoiler brief review.
Yeah,
because
because we're gonna talk about Glass Onion probably later.
probably. I
Probably
think.
later.
I mean, we'll see.
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
know.
get there. You'll get there
I
too.
legitimately don't know.
I'm gonna give Glass Onion a 7 out of 10.
I give it an 8. I think.
8 out of 10?
I really liked it.
Respectable.
Benoit Blanc, like Daniel Craig, amazing.
He's very good.
He's
the best
so
character.
good.
He was so good in this one. He wasn't in the first one that much.
Well, neither of them are actually about him, but I think that's really interesting.
Well, he was the main character in this one.
Not really.
I guess Andy probably
It's more
was.
about,
Well, kind of. Andy's sister.
yeah.
Well, that's a
That's
spoiler.
a spoiler. It's fine. It's
Um,
been out long enough.
Just
It's fine.
pretend you didn't hear any of that. I'm talking about Toy Story. Andy from Toy Story and his sister.
I watched Black Adam.
I did not.
It's pretty shitty. We both it was funny, but it was bad. Dr. Fate was pretty cool, and so was Hawkman. And other than that, it was 2 hours of mindless violence.
I won't be
PG-13
watching it.
violence. Puss in Boots,
Oh man.
masterpiece.
Oh man, so
We
good.
will definitely be
Definitely
talking about that.
100% be talking
Yeah,
about that movie.
so I don't want to
later.
talk too much about Puss in
Other
Boots
than
now,
it's
but-
getting a 9.5
Oh,
out of 10.
that shit's 9.5.
It
yeah.
was so good.
Genuinely one of the best animated movies I think I've ever
there.
seen.
It was up there.
I rewatched Walking with Dinosaurs, the original
I
6-episode
did not.
series, and I rewatched Prehistoric Planet.
I
They're
also
so
did
good.
that.
They're still amazing.
Oh my god,
Uh,
I've been yawning this entire episode.
That's fine.
Wake up.
And last
I'm
couple
awake.
things I watched, and then I rewatched Avatar 1, and I watched Avatar.
Why?
I don't know. It was something to do while I was sorting Lego.
Avatar 1
And it
is
was
so boring.
I was doing my homework for what I watched last night, which is part of why I'm so tired this episode. I got home at like 1 in the morning.
After watching...
Avatar 2, The Big Wet. It was they're the same movie.
Yeah, I have not seen Avatar 2 yet, and
It's
I
fine.
don't think I want to. Is
The
it a
whale
2022
graphics are
movie or
cool.
2023?
2022 came out in December.
Oh, okay.
We will be talking a little bit more about Avatar 2 recently.
I won't be, but you
I'll
will
talk
be.
about it. Brief thoughts. Graphics are good. Plot is stupid.
What are you giving it out of 10?
Why did Sigourney Weaver play a teenager?
She didn't play herself?
Well, she does a little bit, like in some flashbacks. But yeah, she plays one of Jake Sully's kids, who's like the reanimated clone of. It's not really explained. She's also
Oh.
like Jesus. So
What?
it's
Okay,
weird.
that's
This
really
isn't a
weird.
spoiler because the movie doesn't really explain it either.
Okay, that's weird.
And most of the time the voice is fine, but then sometimes she'll say something and it's like, damn, that was the voice of a 70-something-year-old woman. And Sigourney Weaver is great, and like she looks amazing for her age.
Yeah.
But she's a 73 or something-year-old woman
Yeah, that's fair.
playing a teenager.
Yeah, that's fair.
Last thing I've been doing, we speed ran this. We're supposed to take longer on this because we don't have any news.
Yeah, we're gonna
It's
have to
fine.
go fast.
Mario versus Donkey Kong, Mini Land Mayhem.
Oh God, that's all you.
I found it at a used game store. I've literally always wanted to play this game, and I found it for like $14, and I bought it, and I've almost beaten it in like less than a week.
Well, it's a puzzle game for 6-year-olds.
Okay, but whoever designed the Donkey Kong levels did not have children in mind.
Really?
Whoever designed those fucking levels.
Is it actually hard?
They're so hard to 3-star, I should say. They're not that hard to
okay.
beat.
Well, that's the
But
challenge. It's the 3-star.
It's well, not fully complete. It's not stars, but it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to not lose any mini Marios.
Oh, God.
Which is really hard and you have to do it quickly, which is aggravating as shit because he hits the fucking button and changes the points around.
Oh God.
It's fine.
Is there like a pattern?
No, it's random.
Who knows?
Okay, I think that's everything I've been up to. What have you been up to?
Everything that you've been up to minus a couple things, plus I've started playing Breath of the Wild, which is a very good game. Very, 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 very good game. Other than that, I don't think anything.
There's nothing you did over break you want to talk about?
I mean,
Did you watch any shows? Oh, I thought of
I
one
didn't
more
watch
thing.
any shows.
I watched about half of Inside Job season 1.
Oh, I did not watch
It's
that.
pretty good. I'm pissed they canceled it.
Dude, now I don't know what I did over Christmas. What the frick did I do for like 2 weeks? I didn't play any. Oh, hold on. Let me look at Steam. It's a Lego game.
Lego game. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you told me about this.
I played and almost beat. I kind of forgot about it. I started playing Lego Builder's Journey. It's like a little puzzle game. It's so chill. It's not the best game, but it's pretty chill. I liked it quite a bit.
The game looks weird.
Other than that, nothing. I don't think.
I just had a
never
panic
mind.
attack
I had a
that we
big
weren't
one.
Recording. We're fine.
I
But
watched a movie I would consider one of the best movies I've ever seen in my entire life,
one of the
which
movies
was
ever made.
Whiplash. Whiplash was very, very good.
I still haven't seen Whiplash.
Super good film.
Give your
Oh
brief
my
review.
God. Miles Teller plays the drums and JFK's funny. Wait,
JFK?
I meant J.K. Simmons. Sorry, I stuck too
Oh,
fast.
you
Get out of my face before I demolish you. That was a really good impression. I'm proud of that.
Shopper. Oh, you want a party platter?
What's
I'm
the
just-
one he says? Take one more step and then Socko.
Nothing bad
Ever happens to the Kennedys. I feel like
whoa.
my impression is actually not too bad.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Um,
Mine is pretty shit.
Yours is
but
not bad either.
it's
It's not the
great.
hardest.
Yours is
impression
better
to
for
do.
sure.
Um,
I'm so excited for that show to come
me
back.
too. Season 2. Oh
Yeah.
my God! I hope they don't change too much in it. But
It's gonna be different.
we'll see
Keep
what
the
happens.
soundtrack.
Keep this. That's all I care
The-
about.
The edgy
I
2000s.
need the edgy
soundtrack.
2000s
It's so
music.
important.
Fits the show perfectly.
It's
Other than that, I don't think there's.
We're talking
much
about
I've been
Clone
up
High,
to.
in case you don't
Oh,
know. It's on
yeah.
YouTube. Go watch
Go
it.
watch all of Clone High. You can do it in an afternoon. It's like 3 hours
It's
long.
not a long show.
It is so good. It is so funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's about it for what we've been up
That's
to.
honestly, and I'm trying to go fast too because we have a lot to talk about.
Inside Job, good. I guess that's our first kind of sort of bit of news I didn't write down. Netflix canceled Inside Job 2 weeks after I started it. I'm so pissed.
that show shot up in popularity over Christmas break.
Yeah,
and
a
then
bunch
they
of our friends
canceled
started
it.
watching it.
And I didn't start watching it, and I don't care about it at all.
It's really good,
but
I'm only halfway
not
through
gonna
season
watch
1.
it now because they canceled it.
Well, and I watched more of The Boys
So-
as well. I did that too.
Oh
Stupid.
God, I forgot to watch The Boys.
I'm
I
still not done.
swear I watched an entire TV show over Christmas break, but it wasn't memorable enough.
I couldn't tell
I
you.
swear I watched an entire TV show. I'm just gonna open up Netflix while you keep talking.
Okay. Well, I'll move on to our first bit of news. The Ant-Man Quantumania got another. Ant-Man Quantumania
Ant-Man
got another trailer.
and the Quantumania and the Wasp.
Not as cool of a trailer as the first one, but it still looks pretty good.
I don't care about that.
Did
movie.
you? I'm assuming you didn't watch the
I
trailer.
didn't even watch the trailer. Oh, Bad Batch. That's something that came out.
Shit, yeah, Bad Batch did come out.
The 3 episodes are out so far. We're not going to talk about them because we're doing the full
we
thing.
will absolutely.
So far, it's amazing.
Yeah, we're only
That's
3
all I have
episodes
to
in.
say.
Not to date the episode, but
Well, we're dating the episode. I'm gonna take it up for dinner and a movie, I think. Nothing on Disney Plus that I watched.
while you're looking at that, I'll keep talking.
I swear I watched something.
God, Ant-Man 2 looks like Spy Kids. Like, it's like exactly. You saw a shot of MODOK in the background. I don't know if you saw this, Liam.
I didn't.
I'll call up a picture. He looks exactly like Mr. Electric from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Like, it is shockingly close. Let me pull it up here. 1 second here.
Nothing on Netflix that I can find.
Liam's entered his schizo era.
Yep. I swear
here it
there's
is.
something,
Here it is.
but nothing was there.
He's on the bottom.
Oh my god, that's
Is-
real?
Yeah, that's a screenshot from the trailer. Both of those pictures. MODOK is in the trailer. You see 2 shots of him. There's one, the helmet enclosed, and then another where he's got the helmet off, and you see
Why
his
is
big
it
weird
just
face.
like a blown up picture of a human's face?
It's a Yellow Jacket from Ant-Man.
Why is it not like deformed
I
and
don't
weird
know.
like he's
It's-
supposed to be?
It's super weird.
Oh my
It
god.
looks like Mr. Electric.
It looks like Mr. Electric. I am not excited at all for that movie.
It looks good, but I'm very worried about it.
It looks bad, and I'm not
It looks
worried
okay. It
about
doesn't look amazing. It looks like it could be great.
I like the joke about Spider-Man.
It was okay, yeah.
That's a good joke.
Jonathan Majors is gonna kill it as Kang, though.
Oh yeah, no,
He
he's
looks-
crazy.
yeah, he looks
And I
great.
mean, Paul Rudd is awesome and
Yeah, but
charismatic as ever. So.
It's gonna be good at least the first time, like the first Ant-Man, or the first. I like the first Ant-Man. I like
The
Ant-Man
second
and the Wasp.
Ant-Man was okay.
It's fine the first time
It's
you
not
watch
bad
it.
at all, and by any means, not a bad movie.
Not a bad movie. It's not a great movie though.
Okay, well, I guess we should probably start the show.
One more piece of news.
Oh, okay.
So Team Fortress 2.
Oh my god. Who cares?
No, this is weird.
Oh, okay.
So for whatever reason, over Christmas break, a bunch of games like prototypes and stuff got leaked. Nothing was really I was really worried about.
Portal 3 got leaked.
I
Half-Life
wish.
3
No, it was
got
mostly like
leaked.
90s and early 2000s games. Like I think like one of the Quakes got like its entire beta version leaked.
Oh.
Like I think one of the Dooms or something like that.
There's, like, not
it's
important
not
stuff.
games I really care about.
Oh, okay.
It's weird though. Like I think one of the Duke Nukems. There's a lot of
Oh,
them really quickly.
shit. Okay.
But just like a day or two ago, the entire source code for every single asset that has ever been produced for the game was leaked.
TF2?
Yeah, every single
What?
one of them. There's even like the poster with the title and then they're all standing behind it.
Yeah.
That file got leaked with like the source filmmaker file. Some of the maps from the Meet the Team videos, cut weapons, cut maps, cut models.
How?
I have no idea.
That's crazy. Someone's getting fired, that's for
Every
sure.
single piece of content for
God.
TF2 was leaked.
That's insane.
It's ludicrous. It's like 60-some gigabytes.
So what
of
can people
files.
do with that information?
Whatever you want.
Oh shit. Can you like cheat yourself in weapons?
You can like,
like
you can
skins
make
and
new
stuff?
ones. Well, the thing is you can just put it on the marketplace.
Oh my god.
Or not the marketplace, the workshop, not the marketplace.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like cuz the game has been cuz Valve has abandoned it.
Yeah. So there's no security
it's
for the
been-
game anymore.
It's been everything that's been added is community content.
Huh.
But community servers and stuff can do anything they want.
Oh, and now they have all the files ever.
Yeah. Like
Huh.
they haven't even gone through everything. This is
That's
one of the
so
biggest
weird.
gaming leaks just period.
That's actually so weird.
Yeah, I have no idea how this yeah. So you oh my god at me, but it's like actually
Yeah,
like
I
a
spoke
cool
way too
thing.
soon. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Every single thing ever. Dude, that's weird.
There may have been that's about all I have to talk about. There's
I
probably
don't know what to do with that information. Even
Neither
if
do
I
I.
found 60 gigabytes
I
of Team
couldn't
Fortress
I don't
2
know.
stuff.
I'm not a game dev.
Dear Valve,
Update TF2.
I'm going to steal all of your files for all of your games. Quote me on that.
Some
Just
more
kidding,
data
Dolph,
for
please don't.
some data for like the same thing happened in the same leak from like some other games like
Yeah.
Half-Life Source and like
Oh,
Counter-Strike
like,
Source.
not
Games
important
that I
stuff.
don't care about. No
But
Portal
Team
leaks or
Fortress
anything.
2 is a big thing.
Yeah, like
Oh
it's
my
a
God.
big deal. Like they would be fucked if CS:GO got leaked or something.
Oh, do people still play CS:GO a lot?
Yeah, CS:GO is one of the most popular games on Steam.
Oh, actually, yeah.
I've never played it.
Because it's free. I've played it. I hate it a lot.
I own it. I don't.
It is
I never
not my.
play it.
Everybody owns it. Everybody in the world owns it.
Anyways, yeah, that's about all the news I have to talk about.
That's
I did have a
insane.
big list a little while ago.
But it's all outdated.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago that I got rid of it. It's like none of this matters,
Yeah,
and
who
I don't remember
cares?
what half of it was. But one thing did.
We're not a news show.
The only thing I
so-
remember off the top of my head, the Portal RTX version came out, which I haven't played and I probably won't.
Oh, like
it
with
can-
good lighting?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
crazy.
contains the radio music uncompressed.
Oh,
So
shit.
it's in glorious HD.
Wow, that's
It's
awesome.
unnerving to hear after
I don't
like
know if I want
15
to.
years.
You guys should go to the.
uncompressed.
You should
There
search.
it is. I was gonna
You
say
should
that.
search up Portal radio music 10 hours and then skip to about 5 hours
It's
in.
like 5 hours, 14 minutes.
Just
something
do
like
that. Just do that.
Don't
if
look in the
you've never done
comments.
that before, you should really do that.
Yeah,
That is something every single person on the internet should do at
you
some
should
point.
experience it. At
Google
least once.
Portal radio music.
10 hours.
Go 10 hours. Go to about 5 hours, 20 minutes in. You'll know when you found it.
Yeah.
You will know.
You'll know.
Like anything you're thinking of right now, it's not that. I can't explain what it is, but go search that shit up and watch it.
If you didn't mention this thing, I was gonna mention it.
I have to mention it. That is
It's
one of the
Cursed with
deepest
knowledge.
memories of YouTube I have.
It's one of those things.
Something I will never forget is the 5-ish hour mark of the Portal 10-hour radio music.
It's one of those things that if it ever comes up in conversation, you have to say it. It's like when you're rewatching The Two Towers and Aragorn kicks the helmet.
Oh,
Has to be,
yeah.
he broke his toe. He broke his toe there. It's like that.
Or like Leonardo DiCaprio
Yeah.
breaking the glass, like he cut his hand.
Django Unchained, yeah.
There's like a million little facts like that, but I
Yeah.
think the Portal radio music 10 hours.
One of my favorites.
I seriously can't explain. I
It
don't
took,
think
like,
I have
9
the
years
words.
to figure out that it was even there.
Oh, it's a good hidden thing. Go Google
Go
it.
Google
Go
it.
treat
We're not
yourself.
gonna say what it is. Go
Come
watch
and
it.
come back to this, and then you'll be like, "Wow, Liam really wasn't fucking going crazy." This
No.
I couldn't like seriously, it's insane.
It's
Okay,
great.
what's next?
I think that now that's about it for news. So, do you happen to know what time it is?
What day is it? Okay, so it's about yeah. According to my calculations, it should be tote time.
Oh yeah, it's tote time.
Let's do it. Just like put a little signal here. Liam put in some game show music or some award show music.
Oh, no.
That's the award
Just
show
leave that
intro.
audio.
Welcome to the first annual Boinks and CJSiev very cool podcast, movie and TV show,
But mostly movies.
but mostly movie award show. I'm gonna put some echo on my voice there, make it sound crazy.
Cool.
It's gonna be like a big intro.
Over the last couple of weeks, I have made a list of, I don't know, probably about 15 questions, or like 15 awards. And we're just going to go through them, and we're going to assign a movie or show, depending on the question, to every, I just thought of a question. To every one of these things. And I've also compiled a big mega list of every single movie that one or both of us watched this year
Has watched.
or last year.
And hopefully you have
That
everything.
came
And it has
out.
to come out
That
last
came
year.
out. I've obviously watched more movies, but I watched Empire Strikes Back like 3 times.
You did?
No, I didn't.
I didn't
Jurassic
watch-
Park, on the other hand,
Oh
I
my
actually
God.
did watch about 3 times.
Oh my God.
It's a good movie.
It's not.
It's so I'm gonna go through the list of movies. Now keep in mind, We did not watch every movie that came
No,
out.
this is just what we've seen.
Yeah,
So,
I didn't watch Morbius. I didn't
not
watch
Morbius.
Top Gun.
I did not watch
I
Top
didn't
Gun.
watch The Whale.
Also did not watch The Whale.
I didn't watch that weird movie that has Pedro Pascal and Nathan Cage and Nicolas Cage
I
in
did
there.
not watch that one either.
I actually did want to watch.
We
that
did
movie.
watch the Bob's Burgers movie.
So I got them all
Puss in
listed.
Boots.
Hang on, I got the whole list
A
here.
couple of things. Don't read them all. Or
No,
should we read
I
them all?
am, so the audience knows what we're working with.
Okay, should we give a score ranking of each of these movies as you say them?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it.
Uh,
These are all of the movies and TV shows that
And
both of us or one of us
one
has
or
seen.
both of us.
Is there
Most
stuff that
of
I've
them-
seen and you haven't?
Yes.
Oh.
There is exactly one
Oh,
that
okay.
I know of. Well, unless I forgot
Oh, I
something.
wonder what it is.
Because I made this list, so
I'm
I didn't
so
know. that.
excited.
I asked you specifically if you'd seen that movie.
Oh, really?
We'll get to it.
I don't remember at all. I'll remember in a minute.
We specifically had this
Well, when you
conversation
say it, I'll remember
like
it.
yesterday.
Whatever. Okay, let's do this.
So for Marvel movies, we had Black Panther.
Didn't see it.
I
I forgot. I
7
ran
or
out
an
of
8.
time.
I liked it. Thor 4, more Thor.
A 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I
Give
think
it
so.
my first ever 4 for
Doctor
Thor.
Doctor Strange.
A 2 out of 10. I've lowered it so
I
much.
think it's also 3 or 4.
I've lowered
for
it
me.
so much.
I-
Every time I think about that movie,
Some
it
of these
makes
we
me
did
more
episodes
angry.
on. Some of these we didn't. The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. IMDb lists as a movie, so I put it
I'm
in here.
giving it a 7.
Yeah, me
I
too.
had so much fun.
Werewolf
This
by
song was
Night.
So good.
I think an 8.
I forgot to watch that one.
The Batman.
Oh,
A 9 for
8.
me.
Good 8.
I
Sturdy
fucking
8.
loved the Batman.
Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas Special gets lowered to a 6.
These are also as quality scores, not enjoyment.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I was just giving a score. Whatever my heart is feeling.
Fair enough. I always review movies 2 scores.
Yeah, I
how
like
I
doing
think it is
that.
as a movie and for enjoyment.
Yeah.
Black Adam, which I watched the other day.
I did not watch
like
this
a
one.
4. Puss in Boots, 9.5.
9.5.
Minions,
Okay, I'm gonna say a little bit higher than expected.
I'd give it a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Turning Red. Oh, these are the animated movies.
Oh,
by
I
the way.
forgot to watch that one. Oh yeah, we're in
Uh,
animated zone.
5.
5 for Turning Red.
Pretty mid.
Yeah, I forgot to
Chip
watch
and
it.
Dale.
I forgot to watch that one too.
6.
Bro,
That's fine.
I'm sorry,
Bob's Burgers.
listeners. I forgot to watch movies this year.
This is, yeah.
Bob's Burgers.
8 maybe? I liked it.
Enjoyment 9. Quality probably like a 7 or like a 6.
I liked it.
It was
maybe like
it was
a 7. 8's
fantastic.
probably too
I
high.
loved it. Don't get me wrong. Great movie.
Lightyear. I didn't like this movie.
6.5.
As a movie, probably about a 6.
Yeah.
My enjoyment, like a 4. I did not like Lightyear. The Sea Beast. 7.
That was the fishing one,
Yeah.
or like the big red monster.
Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon in the with the wet.
7.
I think 7. Solid
7,
movie.
it
I
was
forgot
good.
entirely about that movie.
I had fun with that movie. It came out and I forgot about it.
Avatar 2. The whales are here.
0. Puss in Boots is better. I didn't watch it.
Avatar's like a... I don't know. It's like a 7. It's a 3-hour tech demo. It's not a movie. Glass Onion. What did we say earlier in this episode?
Whatever I said earlier.
Whatever I said earlier.
I'm gonna copy and paste our ranking in right here.
Bullet Train.
Bullet
9.
Train 9.
Fucking love that movie.
Fucking love that.
Jurassic World Dominion.
Movie. I didn't
I
watch
guess
it.
yeah, I was waiting for you. And
I didn't watch
you
it.
didn't watch it. Like a 5 maybe. I don't know. Whatever I said in my Jurassic World video. The Atom Project.
The Atom Project.
Ryan Reynolds time travels back. and
Oh, I
makes
forgot to
child
watch
version.
that.
Actually, it's okay. It's
When
like
did
a
you watch
6 or
that?
7. I don't know when it came out on Netflix.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Why did I not watch anything
I
this
don't know.
year?
It was fine. Sonic 2.
Oh, I forgot about that movie. That was 2022.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I thought it was like 2 years ago too.
Sonic 2
7, I
gets 7.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
10.
10. Yeah. School for Good and Evil. 3.
3. Yeah, it was shit.
But it's
terrible.
not supposed to be good. And then
Well, it was
here's the
supposed to be
movie
good.
that you didn't see, or that I didn't see that you saw.
Oh,
RRR.
I wonder what it. Oh, RRR. Oh my god. 10 out of 10.
RRR.
Oh my god. Okay, RRR.
I did watch this.
I've got some things to say about RRR. Should I get into it
Yeah,
now?
go right ahead. We got time to kill.
I don't know how many of you out there have ever seen RRR. It's a Bollywood movie. You know that Family Guy bit where Peter's watching a movie and he's like, I never know when the movie's starting. There's too many intros. Dead ass, that movie has 2 minutes of intros that could all start the movie. It's like a guy walking through fire. It's like, oh, this movie's gonna be awesome, and then it's guy walking through fire movies. Or it's like, it was like the best one was a giant R, and it was like, oh, there's gonna be 3 of them. It's gonna be RRR, and it was like R movies. It was so bad. It was terrible. But like, okay, so I don't know anything that happened in it. I cannot piece together the plot. I cannot tell you a single character's name. All I know is I watched a guy kick the shit out of like 1,000 people in a mob. Immediately, I then watched a guy kick the shit out of a tiger. I then immediately watched 2 dudes become the best of friends for half an hour, leading into the best dance battle in movie history. None of it was in English. I mean, it was in English, but it was like not the music, I don't think. I don't know. I don't really remember. It was, I'm going to give RRR, for my personal enjoyment, an 8. For the quality of the movie and how much I understood, 5. Still better than Thor.
Your entire face went through just
I had to think about what I was.
The entire spectrum of human emotion just crossed over your face in 2 seconds.
I was thinking. I was developing an answer.
I can hear the gears turning in your head. I did also write a very brief list of shows we watched. I probably forgot some though. Again, these are ones that came out.
All that came out in
year.
2022.
Rick and Morty, Prehistoric Planet.
Wait. We gotta rank.
Yeah,
we gotta
Rick
rank
and Morty. 8.
Rick and Morty season 6. I'm gonna give a 7.
Fair enough.
It was good.
Prehistoric Planet. 8.
I didn't watch this one.
It's amazing. Stranger Things.
Oh. If the fans
8,
didn't get to it,
The
the fans kind of ruined my hype for it.
did.
But I'll be completely honest, like a 9. I loved season 4.
Give
It
it an
was
8.
so good.
Also, Prehistoric Planet gets a 9. I've changed my mind. It doesn't deserve a 10, but boy, it's really good. Andor, 10.
Really?
It was fucking amazing.
I'm gonna give Andor 9.
The Book of Boba Fett,
Ooh.
4.
6.
Really? Huh. Maybe
5.
Yeah.
5.
I think 4 is too low because there's good stuff in it. Kenobi, 6.
Kenobi 6.
Yeah.
7.
Every time I think back
I'm
on
giving
it,
it a 7.
nothing happened in that show.
Nothing happened, but it was still good.
Tales of the Jedi, 9.
9. Yeah.
Good to know that was
Fantastic
unanimous.
show. Season 1 anyways.
She-Hulk, 4.
5. 6. I'm giving She-Hulk a 6.
Really?
No, fuck that. 5. I gotta give it a 5.
I'll
It
give it
was
4.
not that good.
Moon Knight, 7.
6. I did not enjoy Moon Knight. Moon Knight
Starts
was
so good,
fantastic.
though.
First episode of Moon Knight is
It-
the best Marvel show episode ever made, and then it immediately turns to garbage for the rest of the show.
But it is possible I missed a show or two. And again, like I watched a lot more shows than that. I watched 2/3 of The Boys. Haven't seen the season that came out last year. I watched about a quarter of Inside Job.
Oh, that
Didn't
doesn't
watch
count
the season that
either.
came out last year. Watched all of Parks and Rec. Didn't come
last
out last year.
Yeah, I watched hella TV, but like I watched all Breaking Bad. None of that came out.
Yeah,
that
it just-
year. Oh, I forgot to watch Better Call Saul. I'm gonna start that soon.
I
Don't
didn't
you
gun
worry.
out all of Better Call Saul. Get up the last season.
Yeah.
I don't really have time to watch TV.
I heard the last season of Better Call Saul. That was this year, right? 2022.
Well, last year, but it's
Or
2023.
I guess
but
2022. Yeah, it was amazing. Apparently. So
That's what I've heard,
I'm
but I haven't
very
seen
excited.
it. I haven't seen Breaking Bad yet.
Breaking Bad is also amazing.
See, that's everything we watched this year, except for probably 1 or 2.
Everything
shows
we
I
watched
forgot
this
about.
year that came out this year.
That
we're
came out.
emphasizing.
Yeah, I watched a lot more than that.
This is a 2022 episode.
So I got a list of like.
I'm gonna title this episode the 2022-2023 episode, or the 2023-2022 episode.
We could call it the 2022.
I'm gonna call it a
Very Cool
game show.
Podcast Awards.
Yeah, I probably will do that.
Something like that.
I was
Good
trying to
call.
think of a joke, but it was
You're
funny in my
making it-
head.
Wait, no, we should actually come to an agreement because we're gonna do this every year, so we should have a theme.
Well,
to the
we'll
title.
worry about it.
Worry about it later. It doesn't
What's
matter.
gonna happen is I'm gonna come up with a title, and that's gonna be the title for the rest of it.
All right, so I got 20-some questions ish.
Jose is in.
Oh, I just thought of
Is that
another
Jose
question.
or Josie? Jose?
Could be either.
I think it's Jose.
Best.
Cause boredom got a new best friend. Frick, I have boredom stuck in my head.
Okay, so 20-some questions. I just added.
20 questions. Is
We
it
don't have to
is
do
it edible? No, I'm just kidding.
We don't have to do every single one of
Yanking
these,
your pants.
but we'll do most of them. So I guess we'll just start at the top of my list. These are in no particular order.
We're doing all of them. Let's go.
All right. Best visual effects.
The best
This is for movies, by the way.
Does animation count as a visual effect?
I would not count it.
Damn
I would
it,
count
Connor.
CGI. And
You
I'm
son of a
gonna
bitch.
immediately break.
Connor, I
the
think you
movie-
might have forgot. Did we say was Everything Everywhere All at Once on that list?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Continue.
I'm gonna immediately break the movie rule, and I'm gonna give best VFX to Prehistoric Planet.
Yeah?
Cause goddamn, those dinosaurs look amazing.
I'm gonna give best VFX.
I don't think
it's
Avatar
hard.
deserves it.
I'm not giving it to Avatar.
It's
gonna be-
well, you haven't
it's
seen it, but
really hard to decide between Bullet Train and Everything Everywhere All at Once.
those were contenders.
I'm just saying this now. Everything Everywhere All at Once and Bullet Train are probably going to be my answers for most of the movies
Me
this
too.
year. And Puss in Boots.
I mean, you've seen.
I'm gonna
you've
give
seen
it-
many.
Fuck, this is a terrible start. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I gotta do that.
That's
I
fair.
gotta give it
That's
to
fair.
it.
I did.
Like,
think
I
about-
love that movie so much. It's the best movie I've ever seen.
I did think about giving it to Avatar out of obligation, and I think if we're just strictly counting movies, yeah, I would probably give it to
Really?
Avatar.
You give it over
There's a
everything?
couple of moments in Avatar that look a bit wonky, particularly near the end in the final battle. There's some weird shots,
Yeah.
and there's one sequence where there's this big Dunkleosteus looking fish.
Oh, yeah, of course.
you
Dunkel
know
Steve.
what Dunkleosteus
I know
is.
Dunkel Steve.
Okay, you did the
Shout out some gamers go to Drumheller on the
Hell
CJSiev YouTube channel. Dunkel Steve.
you did the I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna mockingly say it back to you.
I was creating a joke.
There's a big fish that looks a hell of a lot like Dunkleosteus, like smashing into some rocks to try to get at Jake Sully
It's
Jr.
Bad.
It looks a bit wonky. It doesn't look bad. I think if the rest of the movie didn't look that good, you wouldn't notice it. But it looks like a 4D ride at like Disney World.
Oh God.
But I was also watching in 2D, so it might have looked amazing.
It might have
in
been
3D.
better in 3D.
But I'll give it to Prehistoric Planet because
I'm giving it to
fuck, those dinosaurs
Everything
look so
Everywhere All at Once. Everything Everywhere All at Once. EEAAT.
eat.
Eat. Okay, so for the rest of this video, I no longer want to say the phrase everything everywhere all at once.
Just
I'm
call
going
it
to call
everything
it
everywhere.
eat. No, I like eat better.
Okay, I'm just gonna add a little check mark. Where we
EEAT.
do a question here.
Oh, wait. Once does not start with a T.
Just call it eat. It's fine.
Everything everywhere all at once.
Nothing matters.
I'm going to call it eat. I don't
Our
care.
second one here, best looking movie.
That's the same thing. No,
It's
it's
not. It's not.
cinematography on there on your list?
I would consider this
Okay,
counts. under
this
best
category
looking.
is no longer best looking. It's best cinematography.
I would count it best looking, including VFX.
Okay.
VFX
You're right,
and
you're right,
best
you're
looking
right.
movie are not the same.
You're right.
I'm giving this shit to Puss in Boots.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm giving it to Bullet Train. It's going Bullet Train.
Bullet Train was an
Best looking
amazing looking movie.
It's going with Bullet Train. The
But
lights,
But the giant fight in
the giant
Puss
fight
in
in Puss in
Boots,
Boots was the best part.
one of the
Oh
coolest
my
scenes
god,
I've
the
seen.
stuff on the star where the
Oh.
wolf walks through the wall of the star.
Oh, full
Oh,
spoilers
full
ahead.
spoilers for everything.
Yeah.
Everything that came out in 2022. Full
That we
spoilers. If you don't want to hear anything, put your phone on mute for a sec. Okay, what were we talking about? I'm gonna
Best
give it to
looking
Bullet Train
movie.
just because that movie, the cinematography was amazing. And,
Really
the,
good looking
The
movie,
character
I'm not-
introductions, where it's like this fancy little intro, so good.
Great movie. Fuck, I should rewatch that movie. I meant to rewatch. I was trying to watch more movies before we did this. I didn't get around to it.
I want to watch that one with the boys. I think.
Bullet Train.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wanted to rewatch a couple movies too.
I gotta watch
let's
that one
actually
and Everything Everywhere.
skip a couple of those. We'll come back to those.
Okay, as long as
The
we.
coolest scene in any movie. Actually, you know what? I'd even include shows,
Oh,
but
coolest
let's mostly go with
scene?
movies.
Okay, coolest scene.
Shows are too hard. Just movies.
Let's do shows. If one really sticks out to me, I'll say one.
That's fair.
It'll probably be a movie.
Keep in mind, we did no research. Liam hasn't even heard these questions before.
That's just how it is. I
I-
show up to this podcast with literally zero knowledge of this podcast.
I tried not to think about answers, but I do have one lined up for some of
Ugh,
them.
this shit smells terrible.
What are you playing with?
Silly putty
Oh.
that I got like 7 years ago, and it's like falling apart.
So coolest scene.
Out of anything,
This is a hard question. This one is not what I have an answer lined up for.
um,
The giant fight sequence was really cool in.
Probably the bike chase in Book of Boba Fett. I'd say. Could you send me the list, by the way, of everything we've seen?
Yeah.
Just so I can remember everything.
Sure.
I would. I would very much appreciate it. Coolest scene out of any movie so far? This is so hard. Thank you.
I'm gonna give it to the giant fight sequence in.
You really
Puss
sent
in
it on
Boots.
Instagram?
I always message stuff on Instagram. Again, this is probably recency bias, but I keep thinking of more questions as I go.
Honestly, okay, coolest. Is there other scene-related questions?
Yes.
Okay, the coolest scene out of any movie this year is probably the scene in RRR where the guy goes and kicks the shit out of 1,000 people
I respect that.
unscathed. That guy's the most badass character in fiction.
I'm gonna give it to the giant fight sequence.
Giant fight sequence?
It's so fucking cool.
That's
and
fair.
the music.
The music's
so
really good. Who is
I
your
keep thinking of more questions here as I go.
I had that song stuck in my head for like a month. It was
I
so
still
good.
have it stuck in my head.
I do want to play it.
Literally keep thinking of questions as I go, so I'm just gonna keep adding them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Most emotional scene.
I think we're gonna say the same thing.
The rock scene.
Yeah, the rock scene and everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah, I
the rock scene is. I teared up a bit.
Oh, yeah, me
actually.
too.
I teared up a bit in that scene, and it's insane to me that is the most powerful scene in the show, or in the movie, of the year, because there's no words. You're
Yeah,
reading
it's
it.
so good.
You literally just read
Really,
this
you just go the
emotion.
last quarter of everything of eat.
It's amazing. that scene is so good.
Yeah, it was.
The
really
rock
good.
scene is the most emotional scene of the year.
That or Tangerine's death, or Lemon's. Yeah, Tangerine's
Ooh,
death in Bullet
Tangerine's
Train.
death
But
was
I've still
good.
got to give it to the rock scene.
I'm giving it to the rock scene.
The hardest scene. A scene you watch and it's like, oh hell yeah.
I'm
That shit
hard.
was bad. That shit made me hard.
I would say
The pterosaur mating sequence in Prehistoric Planet.
I would say that
One of many.
the hardest scene.
The scene where Batman walks out of the fire.
Yeah. that scene. Oh,
After
the upside down shot.
The whole car
Oh my
chase
God, that
sequence
scene's
and
so hard.
we coming at the penguin. I gotta give it to that.
It's when Death in Puss in Boots says, "I just love the smell of fear."
pretty good
That's
too.
my favorite one. Or where it's like
Anytime he whistles.
the red shot where he's like lunging forward and his eyes are blood red.
Pretty good
Oh my
shot.
God. Anything with the wolf is the hardest scene of 2022.
I can respect
like
that.
for real.
This is totally gonna have so much recency bias to Puss in Boots.
Oh yeah, I hope you guys know this entire episode is going to be sucking off Puss in Boots, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Bullet Train. For me, anyways, over and over and over.
Some of the other movies you saw.
Well, yeah, but whatever.
Let's go with best cameo.
Channing Tatum in Bullet Train.
I'm gonna give
I'm
it to
just
Black
kidding.
and Gar Boltagon in Doctor
Oh
Strange.
God, that was
That
a
made me
good
lose
one.
my goddamn
Shrek
mind.
and Puss in Boots.
Actually, that's a good one.
Shrek is a good one.
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear and Buzz Lightyear.
I don't know if I'd consider that a cameo.
Oh, I already know what it is.
I'm giving
Shadow
it.
the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, that's
2.
a good one.
It was the best. I was about to say the entire theater, but the group of friends I was with seeing it, we were freaking out when we saw Sonic. It was so fun. It was awesome.
I'm gonna give it to Black Bolt. The sheer audacity to reference the Inhumans show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
like
can't
that
believe they
movie,
did.
But... best
Next
villain.
question.
It's Death.
I'm not gonna say Death. I have to Google his name. I know his name. I just don't want to get it wrong. The White Death. I'm gonna give it to the White Death from Bullet Train.
Oh, he was pretty good.
He was so cool.
I
that
think
red mask. Oh my God.
he was definitely good.
He was
but
fantastic.
I think it's Grover from Bob's Burgers.
Honestly, Grover was a good villain. He fit the movie so well.
It's
his dumbass song.
the disco lady from Minions.
I liked her.
I just do. No, I'm gonna give it to Death.
Honestly, Riddler from
was
Batman
good.
was good
He
too.
was very good.
I gotta give it to Death though. It's Death from Puss in
He's
Boots.
so cool.
He's just amazing. He's one of the best villains I've ever seen.
Let's do best comic book movie.
You really doing that to me?
Yeah.
Does Bullet Train count?
No.
Okay.
I don't. Wait. Actually, it might.
Okay, let's say it doesn't count, no matter what.
Can't remember if it was based on a real book or if it was based on a manga.
I don't know if you're gonna like this. I'm gonna give it to the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm
going with the Batman.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that. It's Batman. I forgot Batman.
Staring at a list of the movies.
Yeah, I know. It's probably Batman. It's probably the Batman.
I love
that. That movie was very, very good.
I think Batman is my favorite Batman movie, the new one.
Really?
Yeah.
It's my favorite Batman movie for sure.
Like Dark Knight's amazing, but like
Dark Knight
it's also not really a Batman movie.
Rises is the one with
Bane.
Okay, that one's good too. But I would say the Batman was the best comic book movie. I kind of forgot about that. It was so early in the year. It felt like 2021.
Some of these feel like it came
like
out 4
Sonic.
years
I
ago.
cannot believe that was 2022.
Worst comic book movie. Now I know we haven't seen it, but do we give it to Morbius?
No, I'm giving it to Doctor Strange.
Fair enough.
Doctor Strange was so ungodly bad. It's not even funny. It's the worst movie in the MCU.
I think I would give it to.
You think Thor was worse? Thor was not bad by any means. Thor was just boring and
Black Adam was
unfunny.
pretty shit too, though.
Multiverse of Madness was genuinely awful.
No, I'll give it to Doctor Strange.
It was so bad.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That movie is, it pisses me off so much.
I'll give it.
I didn't think it was that bad when I first watched it, and ever since, the more I think about that movie, I hate it. That is one of the few movies that I hate.
I can't wait.
It's so ass.
Or what I would love is if in like 5 years you rewatch that movie.
You're like, holy shit,
you
I love
change
it.
your tune, and we go
Honestly,
through a Liam has to like come to grips with the fact that he likes it now.
That's gonna happen with
that arc is gonna be
some
great.
of these movies.
Oh, probably. I'll probably change my thoughts on these a dozen times, or I'll think
I'm
back
gonna
on
hate Puss
this.
in Boots next year.
I'll think back on this episode and be like, damn it, should have given it to that movie. Every time we finish record, I
yeah,
think of
coolest
something else we
scene I'm
should
gonna
do.
forget.
All right, let's...
Ahsoka versus the Inquisitor.
Too short though.
Too short, yeah. Coldest villain could have been him, honestly. Did you just stop the recording?
No.
Did you?
No.
Are you going to?
I will, but
Yeah.
if you're still talking, finish your
Okay, I'm gonna
sentence.
stop it. If
I didn't think about
that Inquisitor was on screen a little bit longer, he would be the coldest villain of the year.
He was so
Just
good.
purely for design and voice. Oh my god,
He was
so cool.
Yeah.
All right, you can stop it now if you want. Good Bullet Train is. I might actually rewatch Bullet Train
Like tonight?
really soon. Maybe tonight. I don't think so, but that movie is a masterpiece. I'm changing my Bullet Train answer to 10 out of 10.
Fair enough.
I am. I think that. Oh, never mind.
We stopped recording for like 5 minutes, and he did nothing but talk about Bullet Train for those 5 minutes.
I think that's my favorite movie of the year. I genuinely think Bullet Train is. It's one of my favorite movies. It was so damn good. Okay, continue.
Let's do best Marvel.
You know when you start talking about a movie
Oh,
and that
yeah,
you
I
love
know.
so much that you can't stop smiling?
You're talking to me, Liam. I will go on
I
like
love that
hour-long
feeling.
tangents about
That
something
is
I
some
like.
that is one of the best feelings. Underrated feeling. Okay, continue.
Best Marvel thing, so shows included.
I would say
Black Panther.
the new Moon Knight comic that just came out. I'm just kidding. I've never read a comic
We're
in my
talking
life.
screen stuff.
I'm not a dork.
I like some comics.
What the frick was I saying?
Any best Marvel thing?
It's Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
I'm gonna go to Black Panther.
It's so
but they're
good. I
both-
forgot to watch Black Panther. I guarantee you, Black Panther is better than the
It's pretty
Christmas
good.
special.
It's
It
they're
looks
so
fantastic.
different.
I completely ran out of time.
I really like
when it
Werewolf
came
by
out.
Night,
It
too.
was like right during my super busy season. Plus, then it was Christmas.
Yeah, it's fair.
So I just didn't go watch
I
it.
think it's still in theaters.
Don't
Quick, let's stop the recording.
Don't look at it.
Run,
No, it's fine.
run and go watch the movie right now.
I'll watch it on Disney Plus. I do want to watch that one, but
It's all right.
I don't want to go.
It's better
see
than the
it
first
now.
one for sure. Worst Marvel thing. It's Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Some of these answers are gonna have the same answer.
Yeah.
So I did that intentionally. Best Star Wars thing. So it's obviously just shows.
Ooh, we're gonna correct it.
The
We're
gut
gonna
response
change it
is
to
Andor.
best Star
ahead.
Wars. Do you want to go? Is best Star Wars scene on there?
I can do that.
Write it down. Best Star Wars thing of the year is going to Andor.
I'll add best and worst Star Wars scene real quick. We'll do that in
Yeah.
a second. But, or is it Tales of
Add-
the Jedi though?
Is best movie, favorite movie, worst favorite, worst movie all on it?
All that's on.
Okay, good.
Every possible version.
Is it Tales of the Jedi?
Worst.
No,
Star Wars.
it's not Tales of the Jedi. I'm gonna give it to Andor. Andor
I am also gonna give it to Andor.
is amazing.
Not writing our answers down, by the way.
You don't need to. It's fine.
I
would say Andor.
would
The
give it to Andor.
The acting is what carries it.
Tales was great. They're really hard to compare.
No,
they're
they're not.
so different.
It's so easy.
Tales is a brief hour-long show of 10 mostly disconnected
Yeah.
shorts. Andor is a 10-hour political drama.
But you can still pick one that you enjoyed more.
Yeah,
I-
I know,
I
but they're
enjoyed
hard.
Andor
I'm not
more.
saying it's impossible. I'm saying
Maybe
it's
I
hard.
did enjoy Tales more. I think I enjoyed Tales more, but Andor was better.
That's fair. But
That's what
Andor
I'm
is
gonna
pretty
say.
hard to watch sometimes. It's pretty
Andor
dark.
is
And
so slow
It's slow.
sometimes.
I liked
but
it,
it needs
but
to be. It's Breaking
I
Bad.
thought it was good slow.
Star Wars
I never,
Breaking Bad.
I was never bored. Oh, actually, most boring. God damn, this list has gone to like 30 in the last.
That's fine. We're only like half an hour
Um,
deep into the podcast. Who is your
Um,
favorite fearless hero?
Also, I
Fuck
forgot to
this.
say this up top. Fucking hell, Avatar is long.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Forgot to say. I forgot. That's something I forgot to mention earlier. You can insert this earlier. Just leave it where it is. It's so fucking long. It doesn't need to be.
Is best
All right, let's do worst Star Wars.
is
thing.
best song and soundtrack on there?
Yes,
too?
they are. Worst Star Wars thing. Book of
Sorry,
Boba
I need
Fett.
something to play
You
with at
still
all
have that
times,
set
or I
together?
can't sit here. Yeah, it's been sitting in there. It's not complete, but
Worst Star Wars thing? It's got to be Boba Fett, right?
the worst Star Wars thing of the year.
Look, I mean, between.
I'm gonna give it to the middle of Kenobi. That's what I'm gonna give it to.
Bit of an unorthodox
The
answer, but I'll allow it.
absolute worst thing in Star Wars this year would have been the bike chase in Boba Fett.
We'll do worst scene in about 12
Okay.
seconds here. But
But if overall, I would say Kenobi was worse than Boba Fett, only because the end of Kenobi was better than all of Boba Fett.
but the Mando episode.
But the
of
Mando
Boba
episode is still the Book of Boba Fett. You can
Yeah.
bitch about Book of Boba Fett all you want. The Mando stuff is still in there,
Fett. And it's amazing.
meaning it's still the show, and it's amazing.
And Cad Bane's.
And
pretty
Cad
cool.
Bane is awesome, and Boba Fett is awesome.
Doesn't
I
get
don't
it-
care. I love Boba Fett. He's a top 3
I
character
just
in
wish
Star
he
Wars.
got to do more.
He is one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. I have a Pez dispenser, Boba Fett, right there.
You do?
Only next to the
Where?
orchid.
Oh.
Only because
you get
he
that
looks.
from?
I just put it there today. You want a Pez? Grab it.
Is there food in it?
Yeah, there's Pez in there. Flip his head back. It's really sticky.
It doesn't come out.
I want one too. It's orange Pez. Just chew your Pez?
Crunchy.
I did too.
I usually chew hard candy.
You can have a shot of Crown if you want to.
You do just have Crown up there.
I have way too much. That's the booze corner.
Looks
Anyways,
kind of tight though. Right
with
next
the
to
orchid and the lights and the
right next to
Garfield.
your shitty looking Garfield.
Hey, he's not shitty. He's special. Okay, where were we?
Best Star Wars scene.
Oh, that's so stupid. I hate this. This is the worst episode of the show. The best scene
Is
this year.
Is it Obi-Wan
last
versus
year.
Anakin?
Hell no, it's not Obi-Wan
Is
versus
it Cad
Anakin.
Bane's arrival? Is it the Inquisitor fight?
Ah, you're overwhelming me.
Is it the prison breakout?
I think it's I Can't Swim.
The prison breakout, yeah.
No.
Specifically
I think
that.
it's specifically
I would allow
I
you to
Can't
blanket it.
Swim.
Really good moment.
I think
Don't get
that
me
is
wrong.
okay. That's the best moment. That's the best moment. The best scene.
I'm not putting moment on you.
No, I'm
It's
just
long
saying.
enough already.
The best scene is Anakin is Darth Vader with his helmet cut open, talking to Kenobi.
I gotta give it to that.
That was
too.
the best scene of the year. Best moment is I Can't Swim though. That was or no, maybe it's the Obi-Wan scream, which
What
if I hear that
Mando
Obi-Wan yell,
storming through the butcher shop.
oh fuck, this was a good year for Star Wars
It
and a
was.
bad year for Star Wars. Who cares?
Every year is a good and bad year for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars is either the best thing ever
Or
or,
the
the worst.
worst.
It's never in between.
I'm gonna give it to Obi-Wan or the Obi-Wan scream, like that whole scene.
Yeah, I'm also gonna give it to them.
Obi-Wan!
Worst Star Wars scene. Like Chase.
Bike chase all day. Bike chase. That was the worst. That is the worst thing in all of Star Wars.
A lot of
I
these
think.
questions are put on for us to have a gut wrench
Specifically to
response.
say, yeah, that shit was awful.
Yeah, just to bitch about something.
I genuinely believe the bike chase is not the worst scene of the year. It's the worst scene in Star Wars.
It's so bad.
It's so awful.
Yeah.
It is the least. It is the worst shot thing I've ever seen.
It's so slow.
It's so bad. It's terrible.
It's
getting worse scene of the year. Not even worst Star Wars scene. It's getting worst scene of the year.
I didn't write best and worst scene.
That's fine. Let's go in there.
All right, let me 1 sec.
Oh my god.
This list has gone from like 20 to like 30.
Well,
maybe 40.
We keep coming up with good ones.
I stared at this list for like 20 minutes on the bus ride
You're like,
trying to
yeah,
think of
this is
answers.
good.
It's like I couldn't think of any more questions. Now we're doing this, and I think of dozens of them. Let's do best post-credit scene.
I don't know why I'm here, but I think it has something to do with Spider-Man.
I was actually gonna give it to that too.
It's definitely not that. It's Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Pretty good. Hang on.
I genuinely think that's the best one. I can't think of any other ones that were like good.
I need to look at my list.
What was the Thor one and the Multiverse of Madness ones?
Multiverse of Earth Thor was She Wakes Up in Valhalla.
Right, which was fine. And
then
the
the other was
worst one
Hercules.
ever was the It's finally over from Multiverse of Madness.
Shit.
Jesus
And
Christ, I hate
Charlize
that
Theron
movie.
shows up. Your vitriolic hatred
I
is
hate
so
that movie.
funny.
It's so ass.
I
I'm giving it a Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't even care what that says about me as a human.
think I might give it Shadow the Hedgehog too.
I
None
think
of these are that
was the
good for
best
what I can
one.
think of. Does
Sonic
Black
the
Panther
Hedgehog
even
is
have
so
a
good.
post-credits scene? I don't remember. I think it
What
does.
didn't?
I don't think Black Panther has one. Or I'm just completely forgetting.
Black Panther didn't have one?
It might.
So it's the only Marvel movie without one?
Endgame.
Endgame didn't have one?
No.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
think it does. I don't remember. I think I'm also going to give it Shadow the Hedgehog though.
I love Shadow the Hedgehog.
Worst
He's so hot.
Worst post-credit scene.
I
Something
don't know
to do with
why I'm
Spider-Man?
here, but it has something to do with Spider-Man. I've never even seen the movie. I've just seen that scene, and it's so bad.
Okay, so it is that one.
It's Morbius, yeah. All day.
But I think I am going to give it to the Black Adam Superman post-credit scene.
What happens in it?
Superman shows up. It's just to say,
Oh,
hey, look,
God.
it's Superman, and then 3 weeks later he got fired.
That's
so
fair. That's
it's-
like bad
I
timing,
feel
but that's not
so
that
bad for Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
I really want him back. We talked about this already, but I'm still mad that he's fired.
I
I'm not
don't
even
think
a big Superman
any-
fan.
I think-
but,
I don't think it could get any worse than I don't know why I'm here.
oh,
but it
that's
has
the
something to
best
do with
or the
Spider-Man.
worst one. It's also
It's
so fucking funny. It's so funny.
Way too funny.
Let's do best action scene.
Can I say every single fight scene in Bullet Train?
That's kind of what I was thinking and looking at.
I would say
Like the action, like Everything Everywhere, is amazing, but it's not better action than Bullet Train. I think.
I would say my favorite action scene of the year is the butt plug fight scene
I know,
in
that's
Everything
pretty
Everywhere All at Once.
Or is it?
In Eat, my bad.
Or is it anything from Puss in Boots?
I'm not gonna say it is. For an animated movie, they're amazing, but compared to the Bullet Train and Eat ones, it's not as good.
I'm gonna give it to the water bottle fight in Bullet Train.
The water bottle fight was amazing, and like the foreshadowing on that fight too.
Chekhov's
Fiji was so good.
the Fiji.
I think Bullet Train is his favorite movie of the year on there.
Yes, it is.
Thank God. I think you guys are
Favorite and best are on here.
Okay, good.
Those would be like one of the last ones.
They're not the same for me.
They're not the same for me either. Where was
Good.
best action
Well,
scene?
I
didn't
guarantee you our
check it
best
off.
movie is the same too.
Avatar.
I was thinking Morbius.
Most original movie. Everything Everywhere. Almost everything else on this list is based on something else.
Everything Everywhere All at Once is the most original. That's probably the most unique movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, Everything Everywhere.
Yeah, it's going to that one.
Eat.
No questions asked.
It's not even
It's
close
going
to what
Eat.
the initials are.
No, it's not. EAT, everything at time.
The rawest movie.
Raw is
Yeah.
Batman.
Batman. Yeah,
Batman
I was
all
gonna give it
day.
to Batman.
A lot of these are just gut reactions, and I think that shows.
That's the right answer.
I think that this shows it was
Some
a
of these
good
movies
movie,
on this
or a
list are
good
not
year
going to
for
get any
movies.
answers. Like, I don't think Sea Beast is winning any awards.
No, CB's most badass movie of the year.
I like Sea Beast, but it's not as good.
Masterpiece.
It's
No,
not as
it
good
was-
as
It was mid.
best
in the world of
acting.
movies.
So
Best
wait,
actor or best acting overall? Those are
let's
very
do
different.
both.
Best actor. Let's do both right
Let's
now.
do best acting
Best
in a movie.
acting.
I might actually have to give it.
Andor.
Everything- Really?
Andor.
I was gonna give it to Everything Everywhere.
I'm gonna give it to Andor.
But Andor, now that you've said Andor,
I'm gonna give it to Andor.
I'm gonna give it
shit.
to Better
It's-
Call Saul, even though I've never seen it.
Yeah, I probably would have given it to Better Call Saul, honestly.
Okay, do we
School for
stick-
Good and Evil.
Do we stick to movies, or do we include shows?
I think we gotta do shows too. It's things of the year. But they're different categories.
It's different category. Let's do movies. Just straight up
Just
movies. Let's
movies?
ignore shows.
Best acting. No,
'Cause
I don't
we
want to do
didn't-
that. We're not
But
doing
we
that.
didn't watch Better Call Saul.
That's fine.
Um,
Who cares?
Or we didn't watch The Boys. That's
Who
what
cares?
We didn't watch.
We didn't
Top
watch
Gun
every
Maverick
movie either.
either. I gotta give it to Tom Cruise for being Tom Cruise.
I'm gonna give it to. Honestly, Bob's Burgers had good acting, but I'm
Wait,
not gonna
you
give it
can't
that.
give it
I'm not gonna give it that. RRR maybe.
I'm giving it to Everything Everywhere.
I'm gonna give it to Everything Everywhere all at once.
Bullet Train was really good too, but I gotta give the acting to. Everything
Yeah, I
Everywhere.
wish we could like nominate movies.
Yeah. We
And
should
then
be in charge of the Oscars.
We should honestly.
Sonic 2 gets everything
all
forever.
the Star Wars things they win. Best actor is who plays Gollum again?
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis in Andor. He was the best actor of the year. And if he does not win actor of the year in at least TV shows, I'm going to personally do nothing. But I'm giving it to Andy Serkis for Andor. He's the best actor of the year.
Who voices the Minions?
I'm not telling you.
I'm going to give it.
Seth MacFarlane for Family Guy season 29.
I'm gonna give it to. I cannot remember the actor's name. Short round.
Oh,
Ki Hu Kwang.
yeah, I know.
I
it started
butchered his
with-
name.
It's Ke space HUY
Yeah,
space.
I don't know how to pronounce
and
it.
then
Giving it to him.
QUAN, I think.
But
he's
Andy
amazing.
Serkis,
Andy
and
Serkis is
Diego
my
Luna, and Stellan Skarsgård,
Not
and everybody in
He wasn't
Bullet
as good.
Train,
Everybody in Bullet Train. Oh my God,
and
Brad
Brendan
Pitt.
Fraser in The Whale.
Brad Pitt
which
was
I haven't seen.
crazy good. Who's the main lady in Everything Everywhere All at Once? She was
Michelle
amazing
Yeoh,
too.
I was gonna say her.
Michelle Yeoh was crazy.
Weirdly,
the
Angela-
daughter in Everything Everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Angela Bassett in Doctor Strange 2 is acting like. Doctor Strange 2 in Black Panther 2 is acting like she's not in a Marvel movie.
Really?
She puts in such an
Oh, I
exceptional
respect
performance.
You know what?
Riddler, Batman.
Riddler's amazing. Antonio Banderas as Puss in Boots is freaking
Voice
amazing.
acting is different though.
Oh, I
It's
hate
hard-
you so much.
Should we make a voice acting? No, because it
No,
goes to
it's
him.
going to Antonio Banderas. I'm giving it to Andy Serkis as my favorite actor of the year.
I'm giving it to Ki Hu Kwang. I'm
That's
butchering his
fair.
name, and I'm sorry if you're. I know you're listening to this, and I'm sorry.
I really liked you in Indiana Jones. I'm gonna give it to Andy Serkis.
Worst acting.
Everybody, it's like a 40-way tie in School for Good and Evil.
I was gonna say that too.
Whoever,
It's such an unmemorable movie.
was
it
so
feels
bad.
like punching down to
it,
do that.
It's
it
the
kinda-
truth.
And there's so many good actors in that movie
Oh,
too.
yeah, honestly,
Michelle
the-
Yeoh's in that movie.
The main two girls were pretty good.
Yeah.
They weren't actually that bad.
Charlize Theron was in that movie, I think.
Frickin' Morbius.
I was thinking
Morpheus.
for best actor or worst actor, which is our next category. I was thinking of giving it to Jared Leto just for the funny.
No, I can't do that to him.
Worst actor, I feel bad for doing.
Worst actor. Well, worst acting in a
Honestly-
thing, we'll say, and I'm gonna give it to
Well,
School
worst
for Good and Evil.
worst acting in a movie in general, I'll give it School of Burning Mill. Worst
Yeah.
actor, I think I'm gonna give it to Dwayne the Rock Johnson in Black
Really?
Adam. He isn't trying in that whole movie.
I don't think I can name a bad actor by name. Genuinely.
That's fair.
But I respect your pick for that one. Honestly,
I think I am actually gonna give it to Dwayne. I didn't even hate Black Adam, but he's not.
It might
Good.
be. It. I don't know. The Marvel ones weren't that bad. The acting.
There's no particularly
There's
bad
not really any
actors in
bad
it.
actors. No,
Like-
it's just bad writing.
Yeah.
Man, okay, whatever. Next question.
Worst actor's hard to do. Best
is.
costuming. I only put this on here to give it to Glass Onion.
Oh, Glass Onion has amazing costuming. Incorporating their masks into a way of their character,
Yeah.
like having the lady have like holes in her mask to show
Yeah.
that she's like an inconsiderate asshole.
I really like
Genius.
Glass Onion. I don't really...
Having Daniel Craig's character like match his mask to his costume. Oh my god, Glass Onion's costume design was crazy good.
Yeah, that's the only reason I put it on here.
So good.
I mean, Everything Everywhere had some really good costumes. So did Bullet Train.
Bullet Train also.
The only two movies we're talking about. Honestly,
all
Black
the
Panther
Star Wars
had
ones were really
Star
good.
Wars ones,
Honestly, all the Marvel ones had fantastic costumes.
but I gotta give it to just the sheer drip.
I
in
just
Glass
gotta give it to
Onion.
Glass Onion because everybody was looking fresh as shit.
Everybody
the entire
looked
time.
so good the whole movie.
I know, it was so good.
Yeah,
Even like the small side characters, everything in their costume, or like the stoner guy who was walking around,
yeah,
he looked exactly like he should.
Yeah.
So good.
great.
Amazing movie.
Let's give it to
Not amazing,
favorite
great
TV
movie.
show.
Favorite TV show of the year?
Andor.
I gotta look at the list. I don't want to give it to Andor.
Oh shit, or is it? Do I prefer Prehistoric Planet? Now that I looked at the list. Fuck no, I think I do have to give it to Prehistoric Planet. Now that I looked at the list.
I'm gonna give it to Stranger Things.
Ugh.
I'm giving it to Stranger Things, bro.
Ugh.
Just because of Eddie. No, I'm just kidding.
I gotta
I'm
give
not
it
that
to
guy.
Prehistoric Planet for the Anodontosaurus. alone.
You're giving it to dinosaurs and you're mad I'm giving it to Stranger Things? Best TV show of the year? It
It
was
says favorite,
so
not
good.
best.
Yeah, favorite. I would say was... The hype around that for like a good month was awesome. And then it was very easily killed off.
The hype around the you didn't see the Anodontosaurus
I don't
eat
care
the
about the
charcoal.
Anadarkosaurus.
You didn't see about the Troodontid light the fires.
Couldn't care
You
less.
didn't see about the Velociraptor jump off the cliff at the
I actually
Barbarodactylus.
did. I googled that scene.
I don't think it is it's
It
not
did not at all, 'cause
Barbadactylus
I
in
don't
that
care.
show. I can't remember.
I'm
what
gonna give it to Stranger Things.
species
I got
is.
it. I gotta give it to Stranger Things. It was so good.
I'm gonna give it to Prehistoric Planet.
What's next? Find some
Best
time,
hair.
Do something.
Only on the list purely to give it to Bullet Train.
It's going to Bullet Train. Everybody looks so fresh. It's Tangerine.
Tangerine's hair.
Tangerine's hair and mustache. Oh my god, he's so dapper, bro.
Yeah.
I love that guy. And actually, Lemon with his bleach blonde hair.
Pretty great.
Oh man, Lemon and Tangerine is best duo on that list.
Yep. Let's
Best
do that
duo
one now. Lemon
is
and
going to
Tangerine.
Lemon and Tangerine.
Can
That
I
is the
think
only reason I want that on the list, is so I can talk about how good the chemistry between Lemon and Tangerine was.
What else? What other duos do we even have on here?
Trio, Puss in Boots. Duo, the guy, like the mom and the dad from Everything Everywhere.
Yeah.
Ahsoka and
The two
Anakin from
late-
a couple episodes of Tales.
The two girls from School for Good
They
and
are
Evil.
technically a duo.
Yeah.
They would be a duo.
Sonic and Tails.
Sonic and Tails. I'm
Ryan
giving-
Reynolds and Ryan Reynolds and Adam Project.
Yeah. I'm giving it to
Yeah, I'll get. Yeah, it's.
to Lemon and
I
Tangerine.
literally only put it on the list to give it to
Lemon
to
and Tangerine are two of the best characters.
We're just gonna be jerking
of
off
this
that movie
year.
the whole time.
I cannot wait till we get to best movie of the year. I need to seriously consider
Best
it.
soundtrack. Gotta give this one to the Batman.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Man. No, Bob's Burgers.
Fair enough.
I think Sunny Side Up Summer.
That was my highest played song on Apple Music this year.
It was nowhere near mine. But I think, or is it Puss in Boots for favorite fearless hero?
But that's one song. Best song is coming. Best soundtrack.
Best overall soundtrack?
Gotta give it to.
It's going Batman.
Batman.
Runner up being Bob's Burgers strictly because of music was awesome.
We may as well do best song now.
Best song.
It's Sunny Side Up Summer for me. Favorite Fearless Hero is awesome, but
It's favorite fearless hero.
did I butcher it? What did I
No,
say?
it's Sunny Side Up Summer. It's freaking Sunny Side Up Summer. It is not favorite fearless hero.
I gotta get Sunny Side Up Summer.
I can't do favorite fearless hero. I gotta give it to Sunny Side Up Summer. Both of those are alliteration names, almost.
It's hard
and
to
I
say.
think it's really funny.
Best scene.
Overall,
This one's hard. I don't have an option.
that is evil. Can I just like quickly watch all of these movies one more time? and come
I'm
back?
kind of really regretting not doing that.
That's so hard. That is so hard.
I know. I'm trying to think of one. Was there any scenes you like
kinda wanna
went back
say-
to over the year?
Darth Vader and Obi-Wan. That's the only one I think I genuinely had to go back and Google because I was thinking about it. I remember like trimming trees at work, and I thought about that scene again, and I was like,
Gotta go back and watch.
holy shit, I need to take my break right now so I can watch that entire episode again. I think that scene is maybe the best scene of the year. What do you got?
I'm thinking.
It's hard. And
I think it was the whaling scene in Avatar 2. I actually
It's
really
not-
liked the whaling scene.
Really?
It was really cool. That's actually something I wish Avatar would do more of. There's more stuff that humans are doing. Which I know...
It could be...
tangent about Avatar.
Okay, sorry.
James Cameron, I know you're listening. But in Avatar 3,
He's like, oh, I'm sorry, Connor,
please
famous
put
YouTuber.
in more scenes of the humans doing stuff and how they figured out how to exploit this stuff. I know they're the bad guys, but watching their little crab robot...
Unobtainable?
There's actually no unobtainium in the movie.
Why?
They're looking for whale brain fluid, which stops aging.
Oh my god.
That's just like a one brief line. Avatar 2's fucking stupid. But boy, the whales look good. But the whaling sequence was really cool. How they got this huge airship that's in a little boats, like a little crab robots. They distort them with like depth charges. They like float them up. It's really cool how like the whole process they go through. I want to see more about how they're doing stuff. And their stuff. And again, I know they're the bad guys, but it's interesting how they do it.
It's good to make the bad guys interesting.
By far, the best part of Avatar is just how the world works.
It might be.
They're building a city like they do in StarCraft, where they just put down a building and little robots just build it. Let me see more of that.
I think the best scene might also be Puss's first interaction with Death in the bar,
Pretty cool.
where he's like tapping his claw on like the dead or alive sign.
Pretty cool.
Oh my god, that could be.
I think I've come up with my answer. The
What's it
scene
gonna
I
go
think
to?
I've gone back to the most. The opening, 10 minutes of the Batman.
Oh, like his
where
speech?
where the speech and the music keeps
Yeah,
rising,
keeps building and
and you see
building.
the crimes
Yeah.
going on. They see the bat
He
signal,
kicks the shit out of the guy.
and then he goes and beats the everything shit out of the guy.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna give it to Obi-Wan and Darth Vader's final confrontation.
I'm gonna give it to the Batman.
Well, I guess second last confrontation.
Worst scene,
Worst scene?
bike chase,
Bike chase. Yeah, I think we already did that.
or I think it has something to do with Spider-Man.
I think it has something to do with Spider.
I get some of these answers do have multiple answers, but in a different year they might change.
Yeah.
So
I would say it's the bike chase. The bike chase is the freaking worst thing I've ever seen.
most boring movie, a movie you just couldn't wait to get out of.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good one.
Thank you. This is gonna be a controversial answer.
Do you have one?
Lightyear.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would
Although
not
Avatar
say
was
that.
pretty hard to get. Avatar wasn't boring. Avatar was just fucking long, and I was tired.
I wouldn't say
But-
that for
I didn't like Lightyear. I really
You
didn't
couldn't
like
wait
it.
for it to end?
It kinda. I
Damn.
just didn't.
No, I respect it.
I was sitting there and it was like, this could have been so much better. I know exactly where this is going. There's no point to watching this anymore. Like, it's just
I'm
going
gonna give
through
it
the
to
motions.
School for Good and Evil.
I didn't find that movie boring
I
because it was
could not
fucking
wait
hilarious.
for it to end.
Because it was such a disaster.
It kept going and going. Oh, and now she's old and she's ugly. Oh
Yeah,
no, now she's pretty.
that movie really
oh,
was
no,
a shit
now
show.
She's ugly. I hated that movie.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But I gotta.
That's
give
the
it
worst
to-
movie I watched this year.
Gotta
if
give it to
that's on
Lightyear.
there.
All right.
Find
Let's.
some Find some time to do.
Alrighty,
some-
I
gotta stop
think-
singing on the podcast.
Oh, best character.
My pipes are so good. I'm gonna get our podcast copywritten.
Your favorite character of this year. Let's do favorite, not best.
Favorite.
I don't
and
think
best.
I don't think I
I
can.
don't think I could do best.
I don't think I could do best.
That's not doable.
Yeah, my favorite character of all year. Matt Smith and Morbius.
Maybe. Oh my God! Is it really Death from Puss in Boots?
It's not death for me. I don't know what
I
it
don't
would
want to
be.
put it as Death, but it feels like it should be Death.
The baby Antarctopelta in prehistoric.
You gotta
planet.
stop with that. It can't be Death,
I'm looking through the list here for what I think my favorite character is. It's not Death for me. Maybe it's the Therizinosaurus from Jurassic World.
Best Kevin from Minions. I'm gonna
Teddy
give
from
it to.
Bob's Burgers.
I'm gonna give it to Tangerine from Bullet Train.
He was pretty cool.
He's my favorite.
Might be Batman.
Batman from
For me.
Batman.
I really liked it.
Yeah, that's a
Batman
good
was
one.
really fucking cool.
Respect the list. Respect the list. That's a good one. It's a tie for Tangerine and Death. It's gonna go
Fair enough.
very two polar opposite characters from each other, but they're both phenomenal. Or it might be Brad Pitt's character in.
So this next one,
Wait, Brad Pitt, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I always get him
Actually.
confused with the other guy. Yo, Little Master Chief, perfect.
So this next one, not actually a movie. Best Lego set.
What?
2022.
I don't know any Lego sets of. Oh yeah, I do. It's gonna go to the ATTP tank or whatever it is.
ATTE?
Yeah, that
I was
tank.
gonna give it to the exact same thing.
Really?
Yep.
That's a fantastic set.
Or is it UCS Razor Crest?
Or is it UCS ATAT?
That was last year.
Then it's not, and it's gonna go to the first one I said.
I was
the
gonna give it
tank.
to the Daily Bugle, and I realized that was
Daily
the year
Balls?
before that too.
I'm gonna give it. I gotta give it.
Or was
to
it the
other
Galaxy
one.
Cruiser?
The Galaxy Cruiser?
Yeah,
What's that one?
the big classic space one.
Oh no, it's not that.
Pretty cool.
Oh, it could be the castle though. Nah, whatever.
Castle.
I'm giving it to the
I was
tank.
gonna give it to that one too.
That was an
Phase
unexpected
2,
twist.
Cody. I think
Captain Cody's not the same anymore after that episode.
that's all of
I don't want that Captain Cody figure anymore.
funniest movie of the year.
Funniest movie of the year, Bullet Train. No, Everything Ever All at Once.
Was yeah.
I think I was laughing the most in Everything Ever All at Once.
Might have been Puss in Boots for me.
Really? Puss in Boots wasn't
No,
that funny.
Gotta take
actually.
it back. It's Black Adam. That movie's fucking hilarious.
Really?
It's terrible, but it's funny.
Puss in Boots was good. Like it was amazing. I don't think it was that funny. I didn't find myself laughing as much as I would expect to be laughing in an animated kids movie about a cat.
That's fair. Or was it Glass Onion was pretty funny?
No, that was not
over
the
Bullet
funniest
Train.
movie.
It was
of the
either
year.
Bullet Train or...
I'm gonna give it to Everything Ever All at Once. The
Bullet Train was-
shock value, I was pissing myself.
I thought
laughing.
Bullet Train was funnier than Everything Everywhere, but... Yeah, I'll give it
Just
to
that shock value was amazing.
All right. I think now we're getting into the...
The
Oh, no, we're not
big-
actually.
Oh, okay.
Best animated movie. Puss in Boots.
Come on, I'm not even gonna answer that. You know what it is.
Worst animated movie.
That we saw?
Yeah.
Did we see any bad ones?
Hang on. Fuck some up.
I didn't see any that were that bad. So
Out of the list of movies you saw, what's the worst one? I'm giving it to Lightyear. Fuck Lightyear.
Minions, I guess. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Minions.
I didn't see any anime movies I hated this year.
I didn't either.
Well, I don't hate Lightyear.
You're just petty against like.
We're gonna come back to Lightyear in about 2 seconds because it is the answer for mine, for one of my ones here. So let's start getting into the big boys.
The big boys. Big
Most
league.
mediocre movie
Lightyear?
of the year.
Is that your answer?
Probably Jurassic World Dominion.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? No, funniest movie was Jurassic World Dominion. I take that back. It's that one. That movie's really funny.
Most mediocre movie of the year.
Most
shit.
mid movie.
I feel like everything I watched was either good or bad. Now that I'm thinking about it. Sea Beast.
I think Sea Beast is actually a good answer.
But I enjoyed it.
That or maybe Thor was pretty.
Thor was
it's not-
bad.
Or
Thor was worse.
I think
Was more on the bad section than this one was on the good
I
section.
think you're right. I think
Sea Beast,
Sea
nowhere
Beast
near
is
a bad movie, but it
I
just
think
like it
Sea
wasn't
Beast-
amazing.
Sea Beast is the way to go. It's the most.
It was mid. I
probably
enjoyed
most
it.
just generic
I
movie.
didn't feel really anything after it.
Yeah. Don't remember anything.
Don't remember
that
what we
happened.
said about it after, but I guarantee you we were praising it on the podcast.
I thought we said it was pretty good, but it's...
Hopefully we said exactly what we're saying now.
Yeah.
Because that would be quite embarrassing.
We're idiots. It's fine. They
Yeah,
understand.
don't like listen to us in what we're saying in every episode is a different person.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
Most nothing movie. A movie you gained nothing from.
School for Good and Evil.
Oh, that's a good one.
Literally, I gained nothing.
I'm gonna give it to Black Adam.
Yeah?
That was just such a soulless movie.
I gotta give it to School for Good and Evil. It was so ass.
All right, your least favorite. Actually, no. Let's do biggest disappointment first.
Biggest disappointment?
It's gonna be Lightyear for me. And I'll explain why
Maybe.
once you made your choice.
Maybe it was also Lightyear for me. Because no, what am I doing? It was Thor. I thought Thor was gonna be just as good, if not better, than Ragnarok, and it was not.
Yeah, Thor was definitely what I thought, but I
It
wanted
was Dookie shit
Lightyear
ass.
is my biggest disappointment because I wanted so much more out of it. It's not the worst movie I saw this year. Like it's not
Yeah.
even the only movie I was hoping would be really good that wasn't like
It was
Doctor
just
Strange
your biggest disappointment
or Jurassic
personally.
World. I was never expecting Jurassic World to be good, so
No,
I wasn't disappointed
I'm
by
glad
it.
that you didn't.
But like Lightyear, it's just not that great or fun, and I wanted it to be, and it just isn't.
Damn.
And it's just not what I wanted it to be.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I didn't think
Visuals
I
were
thought it
pretty
was
cool,
good.
and
but
it started like the interstellar kind of times.
the beginning
dilation
was the best
stuff.
part
It's
of the
pretty
movie.
good.
It really
But
fell
then
apart in the second
The rest
half.
just falls apart, and it's just not
Yeah.
great, and it doesn't really make any sense when
Lightyear
you
was
think
pretty
about it.
disappointing. I was really hoping it'd be amazing.
It doesn't make any sense when you think about it in the context of being the movie Andy watched.
Yeah.
What I like is the theory that the movie Lightyear is the gritty reboot of the original show.
Yeah.
It's the gritty live-action reboot of
Well, I
the
hope the
animated
show
2D show.
was made off of this movie.
I
that
think it
would've
makes more
been
sense the
cool.
other way around.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think
Because then you can also include the opening of that movie, the original 2D one, where they have the VHS.
that's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with whatever I said. I don't remember.
All right.
What did I
Worst
say?
movie you watched of the year.
Multiverse of Madness. By far, worst movie
Really? You
I've
think
seen
it was
in the
Multiverse of
entire year.
Madness?
That was the worst movie I've this entire year. It was so bad.
Yeah, looking at this list, I think that is the worst movie
It was
too.
so ass.
And I probably would have given it to Morbius had I watched it.
I don't think so. I think I probably would have enjoyed Morbius more than everything everywhere all at once. More than Multiverse of Madness.
Least favorite movie.
Multiverse of
Alright, I
Madness.
figured this
I'm
would have
gonna
the
do
same
the
answer.
same thing
Again,
because
they can
it's
have the
that
same answer,
horrifically bad.
but they could be different answers.
Yeah, that's fair. Yours are probably different answers.
I don't know what my least favorite. It's not Lightyear. Lightyear
What was your
bad.
worst?
My worst, I think maybe you're right on Multiverse
Oh,
of
okay.
Madness. Best cameo. I was gonna give it to Ugly Sonic in.
Oh,
distracted.
in Chippendale?
No, I'm keeping it with Black Bolt, but Ugly Sonic. is
Ugly
pretty good.
Sonic and Chippendale is very funny.
Yeah,
That
but
is hilarious.
but
I've seen
I
a
still gotta
couple
keep
things
the
of
Black
that.
Bolt.
I should watch that
Least
movie.
favorite movie, or which one of these do I hate the most? I think Lightyear is the movie I hate the most that came out this year.
That's fair.
Because I want it to be so good,
And it
but
wasn't.
it's just not.
I hated Multiverse of Madness with every fiber of my being.
I really love this arc that you're going through.
It's so bad. It hurts me how bad that movie was.
All right, now we're getting into the good stuff.
The good shit.
Biggest surprise.
Bullet Train.
Bullet Train.
All
Yeah.
day. I was expecting a
Or,
goofy
no.
action movie that was not that good.
Actually, Puss in Boots for me.
And I knew it was going to be fire. I knew Puss in Boots was going to be fire. I knew from the beginning Puss in Boots was going to be awesome.
So-
Well, maybe not that
Puss in
awesome,
Boots is
though.
clearly just DreamWorks watched Spider-Verse and was just like,
We can do this,
Let's
but
just
with a
do
cat.
that. but
Let's
it
make
worked.
this with the funny gato.
Yeah.
And I think Bullet Train though, because Puss in Boots, I wasn't expecting a masterpiece like that.
Is it
But
Puss in Boots? Or...
But I was expecting it to be good. Bullet Train, I was expecting a terrible plot, terrible acting, Just shitty movie with phenomenal violence or action. I mean, and I got an amazing movie with amazing action, and that's why I'm gonna give it to Bullet Train.
You know what? No. I'm gonna give it to Bob's Burgers.
Yeah?
Because I did not think I would like that movie
And you
nearly as
did.
much as I did. And I had such a good time in that movie, and I
That
don't
movie
know
was
why.
not good. That movie was not a good movie.
I know,
I
but
loved it so
I
much.
have no idea why I enjoyed that movie. I've never even seen the whole show. I have seen the show, but
Yeah.
not like all of it.
I want to rewatch the Bob's Burgers movie because I loved that movie.
I had such a good time in that movie, and then the song was stuck in my head for
It gets stuck in my head
months
all the
after.
time.
It'll just randomly pop up.
Like
Yeah.
that freaking like the
Yeah, it's-
like the guitar or whatever.
That's my
instrument it is.
biggest surprise because I had no idea. But Bullet Train is because I figured it'd be just pretty
Bullet
good.
Train,
but then
I
it was
thought
like,
it was just
what
gonna
the
be
fuck?
yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was the biggest surprise for me was Bullet Train.
Okay, best bad movie. It's like a movie you know is pretty shit, but you love anyways.
Minions.
Yeah, it's a good one. I was thinking Minions. But
Minions or Sonic.
I gotta give it to Jurassic World.
You enjoyed it?
It's such a great time.
Oh my god, it looks so bad.
It's awful, but it's
It's
hilarious.
terrible. I gotta give it to Minions. Minions was so stupid, but I had such a good time in that movie.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I was thinking of giving it to
We gave it a
Minions.
standing ovation.
We
Oh
did.
my god, masterpiece of a time.
It was like 10 of us gave it a standing
so
ovation.
much fun.
Your favorite movie of the year?
Okay.
So-
What's next, Connor?
Before we get into the two big boys,
Okay.
which is our favorite movie and the best
Oh
movie,
shit. Okay.
what's your most anticipated movie of next year? So some movies have
Um,
trailers, some movies don't. There's movies I don't even know about.
Good
There's a
acting,
movie-
by the way. I would say that
There's a movie with Willem Dafoe where he trapped himself in a house.
you already know it's freaking Spider-Man.
Yeah,
The,
it's
the
Spider-Man.
animated. What is it called? I don't know. what
Across
it's
the
called.
Spider-Verse.
Across the Spider-Verse.
But you don't want to see Willem Dafoe locked himself in a house and eats fish?
I do.
Eats like a pet goldfish and
but
he eats
it's-
ice because he turned the heat on too high?
It's Spider-Man.
That's this. I can't remember what this. Oh, it's called Inside. This I don't think I talked about this on the podcast. I watched the trailer for that movie. I can tell you exactly what the plot twist of that movie is, having not seen it.
What?
I'll watch the trailer later. It's like and see if you can
Okay,
think what
okay,
it is.
okay.
Like I might watch it just to watch Willem Dafoe lose his mind.
Well, he's
But-
an amazing actor.
yeah.
So.
But I know what the twist is gonna be. Maybe I'm
I-
wrong. I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
It's Spider-Verse though.
What movies are coming up next year?
Indiana Jones,
Nope.
Ant-Man,
Nope.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Nope.
Transformers.
Nope.
Let me look up Captain Marvel 2.
Nope.
Was there an Avatar next year? Maybe.
Hopefully not. I won't be seeing it.
2023 movies. And there are probably movies coming out that I don't even know are coming out here. Yeah, Spider-Man is the top one. Mario.
Ooh.
The Willy Wonka prequel.
No,
I forgot that
about
was
the Willy
coming.
Wonka movie.
Joker with Willy Wonka. Dune Part 2.
Nope.
Well, that one might actually be really good.
Did you see Dune
Um,
1?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Was that 2022?
Oh, no, 2021.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really like
Yeah, I
that
was like,
movie.
why isn't that on our list?
Aquaman 2, I don't care.
No.
Transformers,
No.
Shazam 2, Cocaine Bear,
Don't care.
The Flash,
I'm gonna give it to Spider-Man. I gotta
Oppenheimer.
Give it to Spider-Man.
What the fuck is that poster? Look at Oppenheimer.
This is terrible. Barbie.
Barbie,
Oh, God.
Kraven the Hunter,
Nah,
Dungeons-
we're playing if we say it's any of those.
Dungeons and
It's
Dragons,
Spider-Man.
Little Mermaid, John Wick
Stop
4.
playing games with
Oh,
me.
65, Adam Driver time travels back in time and fights dinosaurs.
No,
I'm gonna be there opening
I
night.
do not care.
The Meg 2, Haunted Mansion, Little Mermaid,
No,
Peter Pan
It's-
and Wendy,
it's Spider-Man.
Rebel
It's gotta
Moon.
be.
Rebel Moon is next year.
Is there a Star Wars thing coming in next
Rebel
year?
Moon. Rebel Moon is Zack Snyder makes a Star Wars movie, but discount on Netflix.
Oh, I don't care.
I don't think there's a Star Wars movie next year.
It's not Star Wars though.
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
Rebel Moon is Star Wars.
No, it's discount Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna probably watch it, but yeah, Spider Verse.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
Spider-Verse.
movies coming out
All
next year.
day
I'm excited for it,
Spider-Verse.
though.
It's gonna be amazing.
But
I
it's
hope.
that or Indiana Jones.
I don't
'cause
care
I'm
about Indiana
so-
Jones.
My excitement for Indiana Jones is more so the thought: how badly are they gonna fuck this up?
Yeah.
Um,
No, I don't even want to think about that because it's gonna be so sad. Yeah, that's gonna go.
But
mine.
it's Spider-Verse. Are you kidding me? Of course
Yeah.
it's Spider-Verse.
All right, what do we got next?
You want to do best movie, favorite movie?
We have best movie and favorite movie. Best first.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
The best movie of 2022
Morbius.
is 100% without a doubt Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
It is probably the best movie I've ever seen in terms of quality.
Definitely up there.
I
I know in Big Wheel we said it was, but
it's
that was recency
amazing.
bias as well.
I think it is the
But
best movie I've ever seen.
Having thought on it as well,
It's
so good. Like,
so well
I've seen
done.
a lot of amazing movies.
I
at the
think
time, but
I would have never let myself like I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't have seen that movie in theaters. I am so
Yeah.
happy to have seen that movie in theaters.
me too.
Like it's not even funny how good that movie is.
It's ridiculous.
It is not, however, my favorite movie of the year. Because
Gee, I
that
wonder what it could be.
is gonna go to Bullet Train. Bullet Train is the most surprised I've ever been after a movie. So good.
It's
so damn good.
kind of a three-way tie for me between Everything Everywhere.
No, you have to
Bullet
pick one.
Train, and
I'm not
Puss in
letting you
Boots.
can't. You have to pick one. Your
I
favorite
feel
movie
Puss in
of
Boots
the entire
recency
year.
bias though.
It can be if you want. I don't want you to say another word from your mouth until you say this is your next words that you will speak in your life are my favorite movie of 2022 is let me say it. Mine's Bullet Train, and I will not say it otherwise. It was that good. Don't speak. That is so close to a word.
My favorite movie of 2022.
Fucked it up. I gave you a script. Come on.
Was Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness?
I wanted it. Okay, that's your answer.
No, it was.
Thank you very much, ladies
It
and
was
gentlemen.
Everything Everywhere All at
That's your
Once.
favorite movie?
Yeah,
That's fair. That's a respectable
Yeah.
opinion. It was amazing.
I think.
It was a 10 out of 10.
think
Bullet
it's-
Train is not a 10 out of 10.
I think it's too much recency bias with Puss in Boots.
I do too. If you
but
were to
Bullet
have said
Train's
Puss
close
in
to it.
Boots, I would have said that it's definitely reasonably biased.
Yeah, I think that's
because
it.
over Everything Everywhere All at Once and Bullet Train, I mean, Puss in Boots is third on the list for me, and then Batman, and then Bob's Burgers.
Batman
for
was
real.
was number 3, and then I watched Puss in Boots. It was definitely
Yeah.
number 3,
But I don't know. Bullet Train was just so surprisingly amazing.
That's fair.
It's the best movie of the year
An
for me,
excellent
or
option.
favorite movie of the year for me.
and that leaves
Um,
us with
That
one
leaves us with one final
final
question.
What was the best episode? Do we do best or favorite?
Let's do favorite. There's no genuine answer for best
I haven't
episode.
rewatched I've listened to a couple of them, but what was your favorite episode of the Boinks and CJSiev Very Cool podcast? And I'm also going to throw in for myself what was my favorite video I did this year.
I'm
You don't
gonna
have to
give
answer
it.
that part though.
I'm gonna give it to the fast food tier list. That
That's
was
a
the
good
first episode of the show that I felt like, damn, we actually made something kind of fun to watch.
I agree.
And
That was-
a lot of our episodes are just for me and you, obviously. But that episode, I felt like people could watch and genuinely enjoy. If you don't know anything about who we are, you watch it and you're like, holy shit, this is funny. Like, I felt like that was actually funny. I'm proud of that episode.
That's probably.
I'm proud of a bunch of our
I've actually
episodes.
re-listened to that episode a couple of times because it's a lot of fun to listen
It's
to.
fun.
I really like that one.
And
Listening to you get so fucking angry about Taco Bell is one of the funniest things
I
I've
do
ever
think we
heard.
have multiple episodes that are genuinely entertaining.
Yeah, me
I
too.
just think that one is the first one that I really was like proud of.
That's fair.
and I think-
I think
I
I
think that
agree
was a
that
good
that was the
one.
first one I thought was genuine. Like we made something really good.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite episode was the best and worst of Lego.
Yeah?
I really that was
Just
so
'cause
much
it was
fun
so
to record.
passionate?
It was so much fun.
We
to
got
record.
hella passion in
That might actually be the next week episode is Lego Part 2.
I want to do the Star Wars guest episode next. Or not next,
No.
but like very soon.
Oh yeah, well I
like
think
in
we
a
should break
couple.
it up and then.
Oh, I don't want to
guest.
do too many guest ones.
Yeah, so
but,
if we do
um,
Lego and then guest,
Lego and then guest sounds good
Yeah.
to me.
or if something else comes up. in
Yeah.
between.
But
And for myself,
the
was
best
the favorite video I
CJSiev
did this year.
one.
You do not have to answer this if you don't
I
want
don't
to.
have one. No
It
disrespect.
was the Book of Boba Fett. Really awkward review.
It really?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
It might be. It's either Bionicle or Legend Reborn, but that might be because it literally broke something
It
in my brain.
sparked a unquenchable fire.
I might be buying a bunch of them in a bit. A bunch more Bionicles. Might spend $40 on parts. Might spend $150 to get a whole bunch of sets. Kind of debating and going all the way to Saskatchewan to drop $300 to get a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm gonna get to my Every Jurassic Park in the World ranked video.
Yeah?
That made me very happy.
That was a good one.
I really like that
I
video.
think your best one.
I like the Evolution video too, and the Christmas
I
one.
watched Evolution.
I didn't make very
Hold
many
on, let's
videos.
pull up
Yeah,
your
right
channel.
here. I didn't make as many videos this year as I wanted to. Although we hit 300 subscribers, so
Even though your Christmas special's
supposed
going
to pick that.
crazy.
yeah, it's popping off. It's going.
Honestly, my favorite is probably Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Will Smith beats Chris Rock in Smash Bros. I laughed
Really?
very hard at that. It also could be the Pizza Munch Boys, just because I'm in it. But
Oh yeah, Munch Boys.
Fudgy Wudgy
Next
Fudge
Munch Boys
Face
coming out
is
soon.
probably genuinely my favorite one of the year for you.
I like that
One
one.
that you actually like,
I'm
one
proud
that's
of
like
my
just you. I would say Fudgy Wudgy
I'm
Fudge
proud
Face
of all
was
my
my
real
favorite.
videos this year.
Yeah, you did. This was a good year for CJSiev, except
New
for
Munch-
quantity.
Yeah.
Good on quality, not
And
so good on quantity.
New Munch Boys coming out.
You're
in a
you're
couple
doing
of weeks.
reverse Marvel.
Yeah. It's not from lack of I'm not working on these videos. It's
you don't
because
have time.
they've taken longer
Because
I
they're
put more
way
effort in
better.
them. And also I've started like 5 videos and scrapped them because I didn't
Yeah.
like them.
I think it really shows the videos that you've put work into. Oh, it's
Thank
pretty
you.
good.
I appreciate it. But I hit 300 subscribers, so
Woo!
think of some questions. You can leave them below, but I'll make a post on Instagram and a video on YouTube that you can leave questions on. That probably won't be for another week or so. But that about does it.
Yeah, I
that
think
was
so.
all of the topics.
I
I'm
think
going
that'll do
to
it.
keep this list together, and next year,
We will do the same
do
thing,
this
but for
again.
2023.
Yeah,
I think it's safe to say that 2022 was weirdly an amazing year for movies.
really good and also really shit.
Yeah, like
But
ridiculously
there was a lot of really
bad
good
and
movies.
ridiculous.
I still can't believe Avatar 2 is a real movie. Like in like
Nah,
our
it doesn't
first
seem like it.
episode,
I can't believe Puss in Boots 2 is a real movie.
and it was good.
Yeah, it's stupid.
With Avatar, like
Oh, we've been talking about Avatar every single episode.
almost every episode, clowning on it that it was gonna fail and it was never gonna actually come out. It's here,
came
it
out.
hasn't failed.
And I still haven't watched
It
it.
was all right.
It failed in my eyes because I know nothing about it.
It's fine.
Except for apparently they're hunting whales.
That was pretty cool. I like that part.
Anyways, thank you all very, very much for 1 year of the. Oh wait, no, it hasn't been
quite.
a 1
We
year
started
anniversary.
this
Never
in,
mind.
like,
Nobody
March.
count. Nobody talk about that. Thank you very much for watching this episode
May.
of
I don't
the
know.
Boinks and CJSiev Very Cool podcast. We will catch you guys in the next one. And because it is your award show, I will let you have the honors.
Well, thank you very much for listening.
Fuck you! Thank you for listening to.
I'm not done. Subscribe, follow, do all that. We hope you join us for more episodes this year. We'll try to make a slightly more regular schedule,
Well,
but I
we-
will
he's
promise
lying.
nothing.
He's lying. We're not gonna do that.
No promises.
We might try for a month.
We'll
and then
try,
forget.
and then we'll forget.
All right, thank you
Uh,
guys.
Thank you all so very much for listening. We hope you join us this year for another excellent year of...
The Very Cool Podcast.